Welcome back to The Explainer. So, today we're embarking on this high-speed world tour of a really massive technological shift. We're looking at how artificial intelligence is, well, it's officially moving out of the realm of sci-fi and stepping directly into our actual everyday laboratories. From these groundbreaking scientific discoveries to massive industrial innovations, AI is quite literally reshaping the very fabric of research and development. We're going to see how it's helping researchers solve complex problems faster, way more accurately, and honestly, more efficiently than humanly possible. Let's get right into it.
Okay, here's our flight plan for today. We'll start with the big picture, the R&D revolution, before exploring AI across various industries. Then, we'll examine the generative AI boom, weigh out the risks, challenges, and ethics, and finally, take a look toward the future of discovery.
Section 1. The R&D Revolution.
Historically, research and development has been severely constrained by three big things: large amounts of time, massive financial costs, and of course, the inevitable reality of human error. Finding a needle in a haystack isn't just hard, it's incredibly expensive and exhausting. So, how do we fix that? Well, by integrating AI into the lab. In the context of R&D, AI simply refers to intelligent computer systems that can analyze data, recognize patterns, generate predictions, and automate tasks to actually assist researchers in making decisions. We're talking about core integrated technologies here, like machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. And these aren't just buzzwords anymore. They are active systems currently running in universities, healthcare institutions, and manufacturing plants all over the world right now.
This really highlights the exact paradigm shift we're experiencing. Think about traditional R&D. It moves at an agonizing pace. It has super high expenses, grueling manual effort, and a really high susceptibility to human error. But then you look at AI-powered R&D, and it's fast, it's predictive, it's automated. It's capable of processing massive data sets incredibly quickly while identifying hidden patterns that we, as humans, might just completely miss. This shift is exactly why organizations can now reduce their development cycles so significantly.
Let's put this massive data processing capability into perspective for a second. I want you to imagine trying to read millions of complex scientific papers, research articles, and datasets in a single afternoon. For us, totally, completely impossible. But for AI-powered systems that are automating literature reviews and hypothesis generation, it's literally just a few minutes of work. It clears away all that busy work so scientists can get straight to the actual discovery part.
Section 2. AI across industries. Traditionally, developing a new medicine could take years and years and cost billions of dollars. But now, AI models bypass so much of that physical trial and error. By analyzing molecular structures, AI predicts how potential drugs might behave in the human body, and it identifies promising compounds incredibly fast. We are literally predicting outcomes before physical testing even begins. For you and me, this means life-saving treatments could reach pharmacy shelves years earlier than before. But hey, it's not just biology, it's physical engineering too. Engineers are now using AI to create what we call digital twins. These are essentially virtual replicas of products. They can test product performance virtually under extreme conditions before any physical manufacturing even begins. This reduces production costs, saves an unbelievable amount of time, and vastly improves product reliability before a single piece of metal is ever cut. It's a real game changer.
Then, if we look up, space agencies and the aerospace industry are utilizing AI for satellite data analysis, climate monitoring, and even autonomous spacecraft navigation. Navigating the stars and tracking celestial objects, well, that requires analyzing volumes of astronomical data that are just way too massive for manual human review. So AI steps in to process this vast ocean of data, helping us study planetary environments and really plan out future space exploration missions. Bringing it back down to Earth, we face this massive challenge of global food security, right? And a balanced, multifaceted approach is totally required here. AI-powered drones and sensors are out there collecting real-time field data to manage crop disease detection, soil analysis, weather prediction, and smart irrigation. It's this perfectly balanced technological ecosystem, and it's aimed entirely at optimizing yield and supporting sustainable farming for our growing global population.
Section 3. The Generative AI Boom.
So everything we just discussed relies really heavily on analytical and predictive models. But recently, generative AI has emerged as this distinct, powerful new catalyst. These are advanced tools capable of creating entirely new content. For a researcher, this acts like the ultimate brainstorming assistant. It generates text summaries of complex data, assists in writing code, creates simulations, and can even produce synthetic data sets for testing. It basically automates all the heavy lifting of documentation, allowing researchers to actually focus on analyzing trends and filling in the research gaps.
Now, what's really crucial to understand here is the human requirement. While AI generates incredible content, it can sometimes produce inaccurate or misleading outputs. So human expertise remains absolutely essential. The AI brainstorms, sure, but the human has to verify that accuracy carefully. The AI can code, but the human supplies the deep contextual expertise. The AI creates datasets, but the human absolutely must provide the final judgment. It's a true partnership, not a replacement.
Section 4. Risks, Challenges, and Ethics.
Okay, it's time for a bit of a grounding reality check, because we really need to find a careful balance. On one hand, we have these undeniable advantages, right? Faster innovation, massive cost reduction, improved accuracy, large-scale data processing. But we have to impartially weigh those against some very critical risks. Algorithmic bias can absolutely skew research results. Data privacy concerns are paramount, especially in fields like healthcare. There's also often a lack of transparency in how AI actually makes its decisions, and the whole system is completely dependent on high-quality, unbiased data.
To address these risks in a practical way, organizations and governments worldwide are busy building responsible AI frameworks. These are built on core ethical pillars like fairness, transparency, explainability, privacy protection, accountability, and avoiding misinformation. AI absolutely has to be implemented as a supportive tool that requires human supervision, validation, and accountability. We just cannot outsource our ethical responsibilities to an algorithm.
Section 5. The Future of Discovery.
We've seen where AI is today, but let's take a look at where it's steering us tomorrow. These transformative future trends are wild. We're moving toward fully autonomous laboratories where advanced robotics handle physical experiments 24/7. We're anticipating quantum AI integration, which is going to process information at speeds we can barely even comprehend today. AI is really positioning itself as an essential partner in solving global challenges related to energy, healthcare, and the environment through this deep, seamless human-AI collaborative research.
Which leaves us with one final profound question to ponder today. As AI becomes an equal partner in the lab, capable of handling the heavy lifting, the data sorting, and the predictive modeling, what will humans discover next? When our minds are finally freed from the bottlenecks of traditional R&D, the potential for innovation is truly limitless. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep your eyes on the horizon. The future of discovery is really just getting started.